Dakota College of Botano time, and we are pleased as punch to have the brand new head women's coach for next season at Dakota College of Botano, and Mr. Nate Simpson. Good morning, Nate.
Good morning.
And so tell me, this has been kind of an interesting ride for you.
Yes.
So when did you find out that you were going to be the coach? What's the timeline here?
Well, I guess the job was opened up sometime December, and I hadn't given really much thought about it at all until it was almost, I think it was the day before the job closed, I think, is when I applied.
Oh, wow.
I actually reached out and talked to a couple people about their thoughts on that, and they encouraged me to do it. And it was a couple weeks after that, come January, I interviewed and was hired in first part of January. So I've kind of been in a role there. Not front and center as the coach yet,
right,
but now I am, and just kind of hitting the recruiting trail and talking to kids that are currently there that are potentially coming back, and trying to fill a roster for next year. That's been my main job since I started.
And the other coaches, well, we can talk legendary. We can talk Wayne Johnson.
Yeah,
because I mean the guy is just a legend.
Yeah,
for doing what he did for so many years there, and just having a great time and great teams, and that's a legacy that you get to handle now.
Yeah, and it's big shoes to fill, but he's been more or less a mentor to me for a couple years now anyway, and I'm going to continue to lean on him going forward.
Sure.
For advice and things like that, and I currently have been. Whenever I talk to recruits or talk basketball, I usually message him and we talk. So he's a phenomenal coach, and I hope I can do half as good a job as what he did.
Well, I have all the faith in the world in you. I really do. What is your coaching experience so far?
So it's 20 some odd years, I guess, of coaching. Started out when I was in school in Colorado, going to school at Colorado State, and coached freshman basketball at Loveland High School for 2 years. And then we moved up here, and I've basically been coaching in some capacity, either boys or girls basketball, since 2006.
Okay.
And sprinkle in some other sports too. I dabbled in baseball for a couple of years, and golf, but no longer doing those things. Just strictly head coach at the college now. So
a very rich sports history for you, anyway.
Well, it's gone fast, for one.
I bet it has. I bet it has, huh?
But yeah, I certainly enjoy coaching, and it's something I'll keep doing. And this was just kind of the next step, I guess, a challenge for me to move up to the college ranks. And so far it's been pretty fun. Has it been everything that you thought it was going to be so far? Well, I didn't really know what to think it was going to be.
Okay.
I was really warned about recruiting is tough and it's hard, and it is. I'm not saying it's not, but I've had fun recruiting and reaching out to kids and talking about our program and trying to get them to come. So, that's actually been a fun thing for me so far. But I'm brand new to it. Maybe I'll grow tired of it.
Yeah, maybe
in time.
Somewhere down the road.
But
right?
No, it's certainly been it's been everything. The college has been great. They've kind of let me have free reign of what I want to do, and so far so good. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, and so like you said, this is kind of a natural progression, a natural step forward for you to do the college level. How long? I mean, what are you thinking of, like, for college durability? You see yourself doing this for a long time?
Yeah, we'll see. I'll give it a few years and we'll see how it goes. Number one is the effect it has on my family. So
sure.
And they've all been great and encouraging, and they're excited for me too. So, but yeah, I don't see anything changing. I'm really excited to see where I can bring the program in the next couple years, and time will tell.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this is something brand new for you. I mean, you've been coaching for a while, but this is a brand new thing, brand new day for you. So.
Yeah, it really is. Even though you coach for a while, every team is different, every year is different, and that's what's exciting. And I guess this new position just makes it a little extra exciting for me. So yeah, it's a year from now, we'll see. If I come in and do another interview, maybe I'll have different answers. But I'm so excited and looking forward to the season and the challenge, and let's go.
And I suppose coming from like a high school level where you get to know these kids for 4 years, now you're a 2-year program, so things are more of a turnaround for you.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It's big turnaround year after year because it is only a 2-year school. So, hopefully we, I get to know these kids a little bit more prior to.
Sure. Yeah.
Some of them I've known now, for quite a while. Some of the kids that I'm recruiting. So, it's developing relationships, and then they'll help you sell the program. If you have good culture, good high character kids that can sell the program. So that's going to be a big thing for me, is developing good relationships with these kids as quickly as I can, knowing that I only have them for 2 years, and then got to churn them out the door and get them to a 4-year school if they want, and out into the world.
As long as it stays fun. I mean, you got to love what you do, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be fun. I've never thought of coaching as a job. It's always kind of been fun for me. So as long as it continues to be fun and I don't think of it as a job, then I'll do this for as long as I can.
All right. Well, I think you're going to do great. I think the kids are going to love you. I think the well, you've already been part of this community for a long time, but I just think it's going to be a great relationship between you and the college and just the kids in general, and I think it's going to be a very winning program for you.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support that I've been given. So hopefully I don't disappoint, and hopefully hopefully we have a good season next year.
Yeah. And Nate, anything else you want to throw out there to anybody who's listening?
Nope. Come out, support the Lady Jacks. I shouldn't call them the Lady Jacks. We're the Lumberjacks.
It's tough to get used to.
It is. But come out, support the Lumberjacks in not just basketball, but we got baseball season, softball season going on right now, and then we'll get into volleyball and basketball and hockey and all those things too. But come out and support DCB. We sure appreciate it.
All right, Nate, thank you very much for coming in, and we appreciate you, and good luck.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You bet. No problem at all, buddy.